James Bryant of counsel, the Cochran Firm, California. As an entertainment lawyer, I represent artists, athletes, talent, producers, production companies, directors, management companies, pretty much anything related to the entertainment industry I represent on both the transactional side. So if an artist needs a record deal negotiated, or if a production company needs counsel to come and negotiate the deal from the development of a film all the way through the distribution of that film, I would come in and do that. As a litigator, in the event that there is a dispute over a contract, I would come in and either defend or prosecute that action to support that company in their need. The goal is to make sure that you're pushing as hard as you can for your client, but ultimately you want to get a deal done. However, what I will not do is settle for a deal that's not good for my client. I think the big question people often ask is, what is an entertainment lawyer? What do you do? I understand that you may talk to or negotiate or represent athletes or, actors, but entertainment law is a combination of a number of different areas of law, from corporate law to business law to intellectual property law to real estate. You're dealing with so many facets that it really encompasses all areas of law, but it's primarily based on the entertainment industry. So for example, when somebody says, hey, I want to make a movie, you're going to incorporate entertainment law with regard to corporate law, setting up the entities to make the movie, negotiating the contracts with, with the production company, with actors, with talent, so on and so forth. And in addition, you're talking about intellectual property law. There's a lot of copyright involved. There's the use of likeness of various individuals. So entertainment law is really a culmination of a number of different practice areas. This is how I fight for my clients. I can play hardball with the best of them, but at the end of the day, if it's a deal that can be made, I'm going to get it done. Not only am I a transactional attorney, but I'm also a litigator. So I see the battle on the other side of that contract. And when I'm negotiating that deal, I'm looking at not only making sure that the best monetary terms are there, but I'm making sure my client is legally protected, which oftentimes can be passed over. So will I get the job done? Absolutely. But if it's a bad deal, will I go for it? Absolutely not. Growing up in Richmond, California, predominantly a blue-collar African-American neighborhood, it was rare that you saw a professional, a black doctor, a black lawyer, a black physicist. But there was one person in the community that everybody knew, and that was Johnny Cochran, one of the most prominent lawyers to ever have graced this profession. And for me, he was one of those people that drove me to want to become a lawyer, to realize that it's possible for a young kid growing up in a pretty impoverished neighborhood to make it out and become something. So working here has been an absolute honor. My hope is this: much like Mr. Cochran served as an inspiration to me to become an attorney, I hope to in turn serve as an inspiration for other young African-American males who have an aspiration to be an attorney. As an attorney in both the entertainment field as well as the business field, it is my hope that we can continue to break barriers and to show the world that African-American attorneys are as equally qualified as all other attorneys, and that we can provide exemplary service in that area.